Hello and welcome to the guided meditation for the CASC examination. This guided meditation is for any person that's preparing for the CASC examination, so any of the doctors or psychiatrists, whether it's your first time or whether you are repeating the exam. This guided meditation will be useful to help you prepare and focus for the examination day. I would suggest listening to this guided meditation at least daily up until the exams, and it will help you remain calm, focused, confident, and hopefully successful in the CASC examination. Just some general housekeeping rules. I have been told that the meditation can make you sleepy and tired, so my suggestion would be to either listen to this guided meditation in a quiet area, preferably somewhere where you will be uninterrupted for the next few minutes. Also ensure that you are either seated or lying down. So in terms of the guided meditation, I will start with an initial introduction to this meditation, then the approach towards the examinations and preparation, then the approach for the different circuits for the examinations, then the suggestions for each station, and some final tips. So a general introduction is the reason to have a guided meditation or to do a guided meditation is because the exams can be anxiety provoking. Some people do find that when they start the exams, they do get anxious, and this is normal. However, if the anxiety becomes more severe, then I would suggest listening to this guided meditation daily to help you focus and calm, and also to be relaxed for the examination day. If your anxiety is severe, then do consider consulting someone about it, but I would suggest listening to this guided meditation, because the more and more you listen to something which is relaxing and also a guided visualization, it will help you prepare for your CASC exam in a very relaxed way. If you're someone that generally is very calm, then that's excellent, and you can listen to this guided meditation as a way to help you feel focused and confident for the exam. So before we begin, I would like you to take 5 deep breaths in and out. Take a deep breath 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 in and out. And if you need to take another deep breath in and out. So by now you should be calm, feeling relaxed and focused. So a general approach for the exams I would suggest is ensure that up until the exam day you continue to revise all the CASC stations, that you focus on preparing adequately, extensively, by practicing, reading, and covering whatever resources that you need to cover. And you ensure that you do your best up until the exam day. For the stations, as you know, you will have 2 circuits for the exam. The morning circuit with the management stations, which is 4 minutes reading, and then your management stations, and then the second circuit, which will be the history taking stations with 1.5 minutes or 90 seconds to read, and then 7 minutes for the station. And both circuits you will have a break in between, and you will do 8 stations. So the exam itself you can approach in a way that, with confidence, that you can aim to pass as many stations in the first circuit and then in the second circuit by adequately preparing, practicing, and listening to this guided meditation. I can assure you, you can pass the CASC exam. Therefore, the aim and purpose for you to listen to this is to motivate you, to inspire you, and to help you approach this in a more focused, relaxed, calm, confident way to ensure your success in the CASC exam. So now we will talk about each station and how you will actually approach that and the examination day. So on the exam day, you would have ensured that you had adequate sleep, you would have had enough rest, enough revision, and that you, on the morning of your CASC exam, you've set your alarm, you're ready and you're dressed, and you are wearing, for men, your best suit, and you're looking really well. And for women, you are wearing a dress suit, and you are looking your best. And you are confident, you're calm, and you know that in the past weeks, months, years even, you've practiced, you've read, you've rehearsed, you've gone through the possible resources and stations, and you are ready for the CASC exam. And that is what you are going to do. You are going to aim to pass the stations, and you are going to aim to impart all the knowledge you have learnt. So let's begin the exam. So just before the exam begins, you will have had your online checks with the exams. You would have knowledge that there's going to be a clock on the screen, and that you will have the examiner and one person that will be doing the station with you, whether it's the actor and maybe an invigilator, and you will also be on the screen. So it'll be an online exam, and all your technical issues have been sorted out, that you have the right Wi-Fi and the right backup if needed, and you are in a place that you will not be disturbed, and you will be able to conduct the exam in a calm manner. You will also be in a place where you will have enough resources and snacks and food and maybe some water and drinks, and you will keep yourself hydrated with fluids throughout the duration of the day to keep your energy levels up. So you will ensure that you have everything at hand, and you have some materials to write, and a book and a pen, and the exam begins. You are introduced. You will get the first scenario, the first station. You will read the instructions for 4 minutes. In that time, you take your time, you remain calm. If you start to feel anxious, just take some deep breaths and tell yourself even you are calm. You will focus on the station, on the information given, on the name, the task. You will read the information, gather all the salient information, and then you will write down your bullet points or the structure of that station, what you aim to cover or what knowledge you know of that station. And this you would have knowledge of from the weeks and months and years of preparation. You will then, when they tell you to start, you will enter the station, you will start online, and you will introduce yourself as, hello, I am Dr. So-and-so, and I'm one of the psychiatrists. I have some information and I would like to talk to you about that. Is that okay with you? So we'll use the person's name and you will introduce with information and set the scene. You will then start your line of explanation or inquiry first if needed, and then start explaining. Always check the understanding of the person and show empathy. You will continue like that in the station. You will remain focused. You will answer. You will give the person a chance to talk, and you will be able to respond and communicate articulately and in a calm, confident manner. You will ensure that you cover the task which is at hand, and in the last minute you will do any final inquiries or explain information that you need to impart, and you will do that in a calm and confident manner. Then you, in the last 15 to 20 seconds, you will summarize and say, thank you for talking to me. From what we've discussed, we have spoken about this, and I would like to give you some leaflets and some website addresses. You will thank the patient and you will go to the next station that is presented to you online, and you will do the same. So for the second station, third station, fourth station, fifth station, sixth station, seventh station, and then the final, the 8th station. You will read the instructions, you will write the name and the task, you'll gather all the information that you need. Even if it's a station that's new or a station that you're not familiar or has a twist, you will go in with an open mind and you will follow your structure. You will follow your basics that you know and have knowledge of for every single station. And you will then introduce yourself, you will explain or ask any questions. You'll ensure that you time manage your station. You show empathy, you display confidence and reassurance and give some hope, and you will then summarize in the last 15-20 seconds. Thank you for talking to me. From what we've discussed, we've spoken about this, and I'd like to give you some leaflets and website addresses. You will ask also if they have any other further questions. You will then finish the station. Ensure that as you go through station 1 to 8, that once you finish the first station, you will not focus on what has just happened. You will then focus on the station that you are going to be doing. So stay focused, practice mindfulness, stay in the moment, and focus on the stations. It's important, as some people do get anxious and stressed about the station they have just completed, and it ends up affecting the performance of subsequent stations. So stay focused. Once the exam is over, then you can focus on it. But until station 1 to 8 are complete, you will just focus on the station that you are presented with, and you will remain focused in each station. You will listen, you will articulate confidently. If you don't know something, explain what knowledge and general information you have about it. It's not so much about the information, but it's about imparting information in a confident way, showing empathy and supporting the person that's in front of you. You must understand that if you feel a station has not gone well, that might not be the way the examiner has perceived it. A lot of the time I hear similar scenarios and the person has ended up passing those stations. So don't let any of your performance on that day affect the subsequent stations. Remain focused. Then you will have a break once station 1 to 8 is complete, and then you will start the second circuit. Remember, the second circuit, you have less time to read, and there's a lot more line of inquiry, and the pace is a lot faster, and you need to think very clearly and be focused. So I would suggest that during your break time, you have a rest, you ensure that you have enough fluids and food and snacks, and you keep your energy levels up. And then you start the next station, you'll be introduced, and then you will start station 1. As you did earlier, you would read the instructions, you will write the name, the task, whatever your bullet points or your structure for the station. You will enter the station, you will greet the person, and you'll use information given. Hello, I'm Dr. So-and-so. I'm one of the psychiatrists, and I'm here to understand there's been some concerns, and I would like to talk to you about that. Is that okay with you? And then you will continue showing empathy, asking questions appropriately, summarizing in between if you need, and in the last 15 to 20 seconds, summarize and thank the person. Thank you for talking to me. From what we've discussed, it might appear that you have a diagnosis of schizophrenia and that you have a relapse, for example. And I would like to see you and discuss treatment options. So in the last minute, remember, don't ask too many questions. Just finalize whatever you need to, especially if you need to cover risk. Risk is important in most stations. Asking about medical history, drug and alcohol history if appropriate, forensic history. So ensure that you cover the range and depth of the inquiry that you need to, and you have followed a structure, and that you haven't made any significant omissions. So then you would move to the next station. Once that station is finished, you will go to station 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you will finish the exam. So in station 8, you will do the same. You'll read the instructions, you'll write the name and the task. If the task says to cover 3 things, you will cover the task, and you will ensure that you time manage those stations to cover each of those components of the task. Unless you complete the task, you will not pass that exam. So you need to ensure that you time manage it appropriately and not spend 5 minutes on one part of the task and nothing on the other part of the task. So, and likewise for the first session, do the same. You will then continue with your line of inquiries and ensure that you thank the person and you then finish the exam. So that in a nutshell is the guided meditation to get you through the first and second circuits. All you need to remember is do your best, ensure that you prepare adequately. On the day, you remain calm and focused and confident, Try to manage your anxieties and avoid anything or anyone that's going to increase your anxieties on that day, and ensure that you maintain your energy levels. Ultimately, whatever your preparation has been for the exam, you can hope and with your performance on that day, you can hope that you can pass that exam. And you should continue to remain positive and optimistic about the outlook of the exam up until the exam results. So best of luck with the preparation for your CASC exam, and if you have any suggestions for this video, do let me know. But I hope that you will be able to use this. If you feel that your anxiety is more severe, I do have a few other videos for those that are repeating the exam, specifically for the exam day, specifically for exam preparation, and some other guided meditation. But hopefully this guided meditation will help you, and you can either, at the end of this meditation, you can either go back to doing what you were doing before you started the meditation, or you can listen to it again. Do ensure that you listen to this daily to give you that confidence, the focus for you to remain calm, and to practice also being in the examination state in a calm, relaxed, and confident way. Thank you very much, and best of luck in your exams.